So we have a dose of midweek Mourinho mania for you live from Manchester. Spurs have won all 3 games under the former United manager. His old club are desperate to climb up from their 10th place position. Manchester United take on Tottenham. We'll stay with the scenes here at Old Trafford.
It's time for Kia's Holiday Sticker Sales Event. All of our amazing vehicles come with a 10-year, 100,000-mile warranty and advanced technology features. And during our...
For it. Well, we saw this tactic at the weekend. A head full of steam here for Rashford. Into the feet. Tries to go past Sanchez. Picks up here by Rashford. The shot comes in. It's a near post and goes in. Question surely to be asked of Gazaniga at his near post. But Marcus Rashford gives Manchester United a vital early lead against his former manager, Jose Mourinho.
Well, Sanchez thought he'd done enough. Kind of got his heel on it.
Ashley Young has McTominay for help. Lucas against Young. Low ball into the near post. Nobody there. And against Vertonghen. Low cross into the near post. Al Kane, room to shoot if he needs it. In towards Son. Kane looking to win the loose ball and wins the free kick. Challenged by Fred.
Yeah, he was quick there, Kane. As soon as he put the ball into the box and it ricocheted out, how quick short steps before he takes it.
Harry Kane in front of the Stretford end. It was all effective. Sanchez gets it clear. Only as far as Fred. Well, he worked room for a shot, but then had his ankle clipped by Moussa Sissoko. And there's a free kick in a very promising position here for Manchester United. I'll try and wriggle between those two defenders. Vertonghen just eases him off the ball. Marcus Rashford, already with a goal to his name. And it was almost 2.
Wow. Gone for the goalkeeper's side, try to give him the eyes. Gazaniga didn't move over to his left, and that isn't
really for Gazaniga now in the stead of Hugo Lloris. Towards the near post, Alderweireld couldn't deal with it. Mason Greenwood, that's a better save. Well, he's redeemed himself a little there, Gazaniga. Greenwood eyeing his first Premier League goal at Old Trafford.
Yeah.
Fred. I think that was a shot, but he was under pressure from Dele at the Rashford. Room to shoot. Off the crossbar. Rashford goes for goal. It's saved again by Gazaniga. Well, it's a one-man show at the moment, and that man is Marcus Rashford.
Well, he doesn't move the ball this time, and so the defender thinks he's not going to shoot. Look, doesn't move it.
But he's onside. Jesse Lingard! Well, the weight goes on, but he's getting into some very good positions, Jesse Lingard, and that must be pleasing Ole Gunnar Solskjaer.
Yeah, absolutely. And we're just waiting for the net to bullseye.
And galloping forward is McTominay. Trying to us to Aurier. Mildly overhits the cross. Another opportunity, the ricochet off Fred. And the cross wasn't a little bit a few moments ago. McTominay into the penalty area. Coming in at the back post. And here's Dele! And Dele equalises! Dele Alli is in the form of his life right now under Jose Mourinho. And against his former club, Mourinho's Tottenham are level. He had some work to do there, Dele Alli. Questions could be asked of the United backline. But it's Manchester United 1, Tottenham 1.
Well, it's audacious. It's just lovely, beautiful skill. Look at the space he's in. Goes up in the...
Lovely nutmeg against Aurier, trying to go around the outside of Sissoko. Was he tripped? Yes! Penalty to Manchester United. Moussa Sissoko walks away from the scene of his crime, protesting his innocence. But I'd say the entirety of the Stretford end screamed in unison for that penalty kick. Let's take a look.
Well, he's chasing back because Aurier got beat, and he takes it.
Rashford for Manchester United, and he rolls it delightfully into the back of the net. 2 for Rashford, 2 for Manchester United, and they start the second half as they started the first. Manchester United 2, Jose Mourinho's Tottenham Hotspur 1.
Well, how many times in that first half did we see Sissoko tracking back on Rashford? I talked about it in commentary.
Claims of handball, Heung-min Son looking for room to shoot. It was blocked very well.
Directness, he affects the game.
Winks nicely first time. Here's Harry Kane with a shot, took a deflection. That was lovely one-touch football by Tottenham in a very tight area. On the home side, Rashford. So it goes towards James and ushered back to his... Just standing off him now after being embarrassed a few moments ago. Fred on the edge of the area. Here's Aurier. Dele making a run to the back post. But the cross... Dele finds Ndombele. Shows a lot of that to the defender, who was Fred, but got a shot away. And it was going inside that post. David De Gea smothers it.
191 competitive meetings in England between Spurs and Manchester United. United, unsurprisingly, have had the better of those, winning nearly half of them. But in terms of league position, Spurs finished above United last season. And French international teammates in long discussion in the tunnel as well. So fourth, faces sixth from the Premier League last season. Only 5 points separated them, but it felt like a bigger gap. Tottenham Hotspur's latest pre-season test takes them to Shanghai. In the International Champions Cup, they face Manchester United. Harry Kane's remarkable halfway line winner versus Juventus has been arguably the biggest talking point of the tournament so far. And the England captain starts tonight against a United. Giorgio tries to skip through. Here is Ndombele powering into the penalty area. And James is onto it. Martial with him. Martial, great finish. And a heavy touch from Tanganga. And Pereira can't thread that.
Really, Ali trying to get that out of his game, those confrontations with players. I think it's a relatively good tackle. He's not jumped into it, he slipped at the last moment, if anything. Loose pass there again, we talked about now. This
by Greenwood and away by Walker-Peters. Pogba. Greenwood. Dele Alli with him. And Dele Alli with a fantastic chance, and it's saved by David De Gea. Great combination play from Spurs, but they probably should be ahead.
They should have done. Don't really understand why.
Greenwood, 4 in the middle for Manchester United. Tanganga does. Young again, 3 in the middle for Manchester United. Peters, they take on Young here. Try and deal with him. James. Sissoko has fouled him right on the edge of the penalty area. And Manchester United, you can see it when they break well. Brent in brilliantly, but held by Pereira allowed to drift forward. Martial into the channel, good movement. Goal Manchester United. Anthony Martial has been sniffing around for one today, and he does have the opening goal, beating Gazzaniga at his near post. Tottenham Hotspur 0, Manchester United 1.
That's a perfect example of why Solskjaer believes.
3 bodies in the middle. Comes from Ndombele. Kane will swerve it, and it's comfortably over. It's into Lamela. Lucas Moura's hanging around in the penalty area. Moves it out to Fred, who will thunder one towards Gazzaniga's goal, but doesn't concern him too much.
Lingard is passing. I'll make a point of this in a second.
Son tries to chip Sergio Romero. Really good situation for Spurs, and the pace of Heung-min Son immediately coming to the fore in this second half.
And how many times have we seen Alderweireld that right-hand side?
Lucas Moura, can they pop it on target? They can, it's deflected and in. Lucas Moura is the one celebrating. Spurs have been better since the restart, and 20 minutes into the second half, they're level. Tottenham Hotspur 1, Manchester United 1. Not much that Romero could do about it though.
See the frustration. The strike wasn't particularly good, but you have to admire the first touch. If we see a repeat of it now, brings it out of the sky.
Gomez works the 1-2 brilliantly with Mata. Great play from Manchester United, and Angel Gomez is the latest youngster to make a name for himself on this tour with Manchester United. They lead the game with 10 minutes to go, and it's a brilliantly worked goal. Tottenham Hotspur 1, Manchester United 2. Little that Spurs could do about that.
We felt there was a goal, there were players who could settle it with a moment of magic. And there's so many established names, but that young man there, Angel Gomez, has done it brilliant, fantastic.